Hey there, everybody. It's me, Mr. Bot, Mr. Robot. And I'm so excited to be here with you today because today's a special day. See this day over here? Yeah, it's called Hanukkah. And today is Thursday, December 10th, and it's Hanukkah. Can you believe it? You may not know what it is, but we're going to read a little bit about it right now. You ready, Kinder Rockets? Here we go. All right, Kinder Rockets. I am ready to read this book to you. Okay? This is a great and exciting book, and it's called Smelf, the Hanukkah Elf. All right, and it's written by Greg Wolf, and it's illustrated by Howard McWilliam. You want to come over here, mailman? Come sit down over here. Okay. Here we go. Smelf, the Hanukkah Elf by Greg Wolf and Howard McWilliam. Up at the North Pole, covered in snow, you'll find Santa's workshop, as most of you know. But no one can do all that work by themselves, so helping him out is his army of elves. The most unsung elves of those who assist are the elves in charge of checking the list. They all work so hard down to the last elf, and the newest of them was a fellow named Schmelf. Schmelf didn't spend time playing merry games, but sat in his cubicle staring at names. His job was to check through Santa's list twice to see whether kids had been naughty or nice. Schmelf loved what he did, but as Christmas drew near, he looked at his list and cried out, "Oh dear!" He'd found many children who had not been quite good, but would not receive presents, though it seemed that they should. He ran like a flash to the head elf, who smiled and said, Now, calm yourself, Schmelf. Of course you don't know since you're quite newish, but the kids on the list are actually Jewish. They don't celebrate Christmas, but that's fine, you see. They celebrate Hanukkah, their own jubilee. It won't be dear Santa who brings them a gift, but their mommies and daddies. Do you get my drift? Schmelf returned to his desk. His mind was quite shaken. With kids with no Christmas, he must be mistaken. So later that night, careful not to be missed, he snuck off to visit a house on the list. Schmelf peered in and wondered, could this be right? There wasn't a tree or stocking in sight. Instead, he saw menorahs with candles so thin, and children were giving their dreidels a spin. There was Gelt chocolate coins wrapped up in gold foil, and latkes frying in pans filled with oil. Then Schmelf saw there were presents, one for each night. The elf's eyes gleamed as he squealed with delight. Schmelf listed as Mom told the Hanukkah story of the Maccabees' battle for Israel's glory. And though the brave soldiers won their great fight, the temple had oil just for one more night. But once they'd set the oil ablaze, a miracle happened. It lasted 8 days. Hey, now I get it, Schmelf said with a grin. Hanukkah's awesome. I'm totally in. He raced back north and went straight to the boss, the big man himself, good old Santa Claus. Schmelf explained his discovery, his holiday grand, and when he was done, Santa held up his hand. Good Schmelf, chuckled Santa. It fills me with joy to see how you care for the Jewish girls and boys. It shows me that you are much more than a clerk, and so I will task you with this special work. I wonder what that special work's going to be. Hanukkah is a time for family and song, for joy and tradition is where you belong. I've decided at Hanukkah you'll travel the world, bring magic and joy to each boy and each girl. Santa gave Schmelf clothes of white and blue, the colors of Hanukkah that much Schmelf knew. and a sleigh that could soar straight through the air with a Jewish reindeer by the name of Asher. Now, you good Jewish kids, for 8 nights each December, Schmelf will come visit, some years in November. He'll make sure your latkes are crispy and thin, your menorahs burn brighter, and your dreidels win. If there's one special gift that you'd like this year, tell Schmelf. He'll whisper in Mom or Dad's ear. He'll do what he can do to nudge them that way in the hopes that that present brings cheers of hooray. To reward Schmelf and Asher for all their goodwill, you can leave out some gelt and a nice kosher dill. What a magical Hanukkah, you'll think to yourself. See you next year, Schmelf, the Hanukkah elf. Did you like that book, Mailman?
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part?
You began anyway.
Oh, when Schmelf turned into the Hanukkah elf? Let me see if I can find that part. When Schmelf turned into the Hanukkah elf? Right there, kind of this part where he gets his reindeer. This part's your favorite part?
Mm-hmm.
You know, my favorite part is actually, I thought it was really interesting learning. This is a menorah. They have this menorah, and why they have 8 different candles on the menorah. And that was interesting because the oil that was supposed to burn for 1 night lasted for 8 nights. So, Kinder Rockets, I'm wondering what your favorite part is. So today, for your morning message, all you're going to do is you're going to go to the template. You're going to make a video, and you're going to tell me your favorite part of this book. I can't wait to see what it is, and if you want to go back and read this book again, that's pretty awesome. I hope you enjoy. Bye-bye. Always remember, I'm a Kinder Rocket. I'm kind. I'm safe. I do my best. I'm a kind rocket. Bye-bye again.